Hey everyone, my name is Leona. I am a project manager at Social Firestarter, and in this video I'm going to talk about calls to action. Do you know if all the web pages on your law firm website even ends with a call to action? Well, let's dive into what a call to action is. So a call to action is going to be any element that's on your lawyer website that encourages a visitor to take action. That could be a simple click to call button, a form to fill out, maybe download an ebook or PDF that you have provided additional information, or even just simply signing up for your newsletter. So where should your calls to action be on your lawyer or law firm website? While most lawyer sites are going to have their calls to action at the very top of the website, it is just as important to have them at the end of every web page. This is going to allow your visitors who have actually read through to the bottom of your homepage, a service page, or any blog post the opportunity to engage in a call to action for any visitor and for any reason that they landed on your website. Number 3, what should the calls to action do for your website visitors? So your calls to action should actually convey a sense of support, and depending on the type of law that you primarily offer, they should actually strike an emotional chord with your website visitors to entice them to take an action. Number 4, what type of messaging should the content have around the calls to action on your web pages? So formulating these calls to action, you should make sure that they're personable, friendly, and supportive, and this will increase engagement. And these calls of action should actually be very clear as to what they need to do to engage in them, as well as once they do engage in them, what will the expectations be? What will they get back once that action is taken? For example, if there's a call button, is it clear that they need to click the call button to make that call? If a website visitor fills out the form on your website, you need to make sure that the content around the form and the messaging clearly conveys what they're going to get once they fill out that form. Is it a free consultation? Is it a callback? Or is it even possibly a personal meeting? Just make sure that messaging is clear. Number 5, what should you do once a call to action is actually used by a visitor on your law firm website? If a visitor does use a click to call feature, make sure that the messaging is clear, that when they do call, someone is going to speak to them in a prompt manner, and most importantly, ensure that someone is always available to answer those calls. There's nothing worse than someone calling your business looking for an immediate answer or support, and no one answers the phone. Or if they leave a message, that no one gets back to them in a timely manner. Also, ensure that you have someone at your law firm that promptly responds to any form fills or form fills that are submitted on your website. This can allow your potential client to feel valued and important, that your business or law firm has gotten back to them in a timely manner. And at the very least, if someone can't respond back quickly, try to set up an autoresponder so when your forms are filled out and submitted to you, that some kind of messaging goes out to them right away. And again, this will allow them to know that someone from your business will reach out to them personally in a short time period. One more thing, I want to include a bonus tip for mobile responsiveness. Make sure that your calls to action on your website are mobile responsive. And what I mean by this is make sure that your calls to action are designed and optimized for a mobile view. And what this means is that the call buttons are actually clickable, and that the forms are correctly sized, easy to read, fill out, and as well as the form submit button is clear and fits the screen to ensure that the form is submitted correctly. And if you have any questions about any of these calls to action and how they can be implemented on your website, if you don't have them right now, feel free to click the link below and one of our team members will reach out to you. Thanks for watching.